Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I have uploaded because I was busy with my studies. But now I am excited to be back with a new project. So, before we start, I just want to mention that I am still learning 3D art myself. I am not a professional artist or expert, yet I am simply sharing my learning process and experience. So, if you notice any mistakes or area where I can improve, feel free to let me know in the comment. In this tutorial, I will show you how I textured and rendered this stylized lamp covering UV unwrapping, texturing, lighting and final rendering. So let's get started. As you can see, I had previously modeled this lamp, and in this tutorial I am gonna show you guys how I unwrapped it, textured and rendered this stylized low poly lamp. So first of all, I'm going to remove this bulb part because we are not going to apply any texture on this bulb, and for the rest of the part select this hole and press Ctrl J for grouping it. After that you can rename it as lamp. After renaming, press Ctrl 1 for adding subdivision and then apply it. So as you can see, we have created a smooth surface for our model. Now let's export it into my Maya software. In there I'm going to unwrap this. So here our project of our lamp is in Maya. You can see this black part. We can get rid of this by going on light and on the two shading light. Okay, after that you can also name it here. Renaming is must. You have to rename your file for maintaining the cleanliness of your projects. First of all, we have to delete its extra nodes, shader node, so it won't create any mess if we take our model to Substance Painter, like no error glitches, from here of its symmetry. And let's unwrap this top part first. For that, go to UV, then you can go to UV editor. You can see over here it is looking like a spider's web, so we have to just arrange this in a simpler manner in order to maintain our texturing. Okay, here you have to select this part, and you can see this part is only selected. Just check it by moving it from here like this. So okay, we have selected the right part, which I am going to unwrap that. Go to UV, and here you can add the planar, cylindrical or spherical. So I have selected this spherical. You can also go with this cylinder one. Okay, do it like this, compress it and select this hole like this. You can see, you can adjust it like this. Right click and go to sew, and you can just sew it all. And after this we are going to add the cuts to our unwrapping, okay, to our model, like so. Select the edge, and you can cut the seams wherever you would like this. Just select this, and from here I'm going to take from back this and this part too. Just deselect these parts as I don't need this seam to be marked or cut, like this. And from here right click and go to cut sew and cut it. Okay, after you have cut, just select this hole again. You have to go over here in modify and select unfold, or you can press Ctrl U shortcut and then bring it on your layout. So just you can simply apply a shortcut by pressing Ctrl L like this, You can see our unwrapped part is on created on our layout. So like this you have to unwrap its each and every part and bring it on to your this layout section. So I am just speeding up my video, so not to make you bored, that's why. So after that I have finished with my unwrapping part. Mark the seam wherever I want to put, and you can see these are the parts which I have unwrapped. So select these and press Ctrl L for moving it on our layout menu, and from here just you can adjust the unwrapped part for which you can make your texturing easier by adjusting it in right way. Okay, so you can see this curve around here. Press right click and go to UV shell, select this part, and then again right click and go to modifier and straighten UVs like this. Okay, so you can see our UVs got straightened up. We are doing this because to make our texture more prominent on our model. It will just improve the texturing. I am applying it whole. So the unwrap part is done. Now it's time to check our unwrapping is done properly or not. For that, just come over here, click this checker box and click on checker. Okay, after that you can see in this we have to increase the number of these checkers. For that, go to place 2D texture 1 and from here go on repeat UV, and you can keep its value on 10 like this. So our checkers are looking like this. So here it's a little mess, so you can solve your mistakes by again unfolding your UVs. So I can see from here. Like this, and now arrange it properly. So once our UV unwrapping is done, now it's time to bring our model on Substance Painter for adding the textures. So I have opened the Substance Painter software. Go to File, New, and bring your lamp model which you have exported. Okay, now from here you can select the file and then press OK. And we have to bake our model first for applying the textures more properly on our model, then bake it. So after baking, now we can start with our texturing part. I'm gonna name it as base blue, and from here just deselect this normal metal roughness and height max. Okay, right click and add black mask, and from here go on your black mask, and from here just take whichever color you would like to put up on your lamp. You can just choose that color, and from here select checkers and select this, and you can just fill this on your model wherever you want to fill this blue color. Apply, okay, like this. So after that I am just giving the base color of each and every parts which it is requiring as per my preferences. Now after completing with all its base color, it's time to rename it properly, and then after this we are going to apply the dirt texture onto our model. So here add generator and add a dirt generator on it, and just scale its width. You can play with its property like this. I just wanna to show my model little rusted or little dirt on this, like this. So after adjusting the dirt particle, now I am just going to add some marks on this model. So just take one more layer, apply black mask, and here you can also draw something, or just I'm marking the points on this like this for making this model look like little handcrafted that texture, like this. So after this you can decorate your model with whichever brush you need, and you can add any designs on your model for making it look more eye-catchy and prominent, like this. So my texturing part is complete, I guess, like this. Now I am just simply going to export this texture to file, then export textures, like this, or you can press Ctrl+Shift+E for exporting. So after that I have exported the maps, texture map. This is base, height, metallic, normal, and roughness. I have exported it, and we are going to bring these textures and on our lamp here. on my blender, and for the rest of the part I am just giving it a material color and adding some metallic materials on it. And for bulb I have simply added the material. Okay, so here, like this. If you want, you can also add some stickers on this model for making it look more handcraft or something. I have visualized and created here. And in final look, I'm going to show you guys how I ended up with this lamp model. Thank you for watching. So this is my first upload after a long break. So I would love to hear your thoughts on this project. If you found the tutorial helpful, consider subscribing for more 3D arts and prop making content. See you in the next one soon.